Good afternoon, all. It's Tuesday, day 8. Made it through the first week. I'm feeling decent. I'm loving the results. I'm getting it back. I'm determined. So I know that I'm going to get it back. It was a decent day today. Not one of my best, not going to lie. Started off fantastic, though, man. I felt the urge to turn on the radio. Usually I'm listening to my Bluetooth and just jamming to my Pandora, but today I felt like I should listen to the radio, and I got 3 stations I like to shuffle through, 92.1, 96.9, and 103.1, all of them being the same station, just different towns are broadcasting it so I can catch each frequency. I guess static in one, I just hit the other station. Sometimes I don't get it, but most of the time I get it. But today I got it, and it was so awesome. The music they were playing, some of the songs I've never heard before, because it's been a while since I actually listened to the radio. I've just been jamming to my Bluetooth. But the songs that the words were so vividly clear to me. It was so inspirational, and the Holy Spirit was in this vehicle with me the whole time. Like, I was jamming, I was singing, and I was waving my arms at people. And man, if it was daylight, people probably thought I was crazy. But I am crazy about the Lord. So yeah, it was so moving, and it didn't stop. Like, I was up in the parking lot at work just jamming, and I don't like to cause that much of a disturbance, but man, they was just playing some really good songs. So it was really, really good. I felt his presence, and I mean, I needed that. I need his presence. We all need his presence in the times that we're going through right now. Which, yeah, it's hard. I just watched Stephen Furtick's. I finished watching his yesterday while I was in the gym, and him and Mike Todd basically just had sit-down sermons, and it was so moving. I recommend you guys going back and watching them. They're on YouTube. You can watch them. Mike Todd, Relationship Goals Reloaded, number 6. It was just so moving. And then Stephen Furtick's, I forgot what the name of it was, to be honest with you, but it was just, man, in these times, it's just so hard. It was easy for me because I don't know if any of you guys know, I got some black in me, so I'm like black and white. I like to call myself a little Oreo cookie. I'm more of a double stuff, though, because like I got more white than I do black. That's funny stuff, but for real. So I kind of blended in and fit in. I blended in the summertime because I get pretty dark. But I kind of blended in with both crowds, so it's really hard to go through this and to hear people drop the N-word. I hate that word. I hate it with a passion. It hurts my heart why people would just label any black person basically as the N-word. That's discriminating. That's disgraceful, and it should never come out of anybody's mouth. That's not how we label black people, with the N-word. Maybe my nigga. But not ER, guys. That's so discriminating. It's so bad. It's just not good. And it hurts my heart. And I would hope that if you guys do use that and you do label black people as that word, please refrain from using that word. It's not cool. Just like calling white people honkies, that's not cool. Caucasians, I don't know what to say, but it's just this situation is hurting my heart. I'm not gonna lie. It's not what I wanted to talk about today. That just came out. I felt like somebody needed to hear that. So I've been used to just having a skit, but I feel like I should just go off in the top of my mind sometimes and just let it flow. Well, that was one of them. So yeah. So anyways, moving on. I got to work today, and like everything was going great, and like I feel like the enemy is really coming at me with this whole loving others thing. It's hard. I always tell you guys to love God, love others, and love yourselves. It's been really easy as my mind has been changing. I feel every day I'm progressing more in my spiritual walk with the Lord. Um, this is an unbelievable feeling. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have fully submitted everything that I've had problems with to Him and let Him handle everything. And guys, friends, that's what we need to do. We need to totally submit all of our problems to Him. Give them to Him. We can't do it ourselves, as I've told you guys that before. But my mind is just really, really different. Different, friends, different. And I look back at Romans 12 and it says, do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. And I always ask the Lord, let your will be done after I get done praying. I'm not going to say every time because I would be lying to you guys, but the majority of the time I want His will to be done because my will is not good. It's not pleasing to Him. It's His will that it should be done. He's got a plan for us, a great plan, more better plan than words can even describe what He's got for us. But I felt a little discouraged. I'm not going to lie. And I feel like, I wonder if you guys ever feel like this. You guys in Michigan has, been back to work for a couple days now. Maybe this time away from this person that you didn't get along with has worked, or maybe it didn't. In my case, the time that I wasn't working, it seemed like I came back to the same scenario. Sometimes it's just very discouraging. And I feel like the enemy just places people in our lives to keep us humble, to keep us like, okay, let's see if you're really going to love this, see if you're really going to follow all the rules that you're supposed to follow. Ha ha ha. I feel like the devil's just that little guy on my shoulder. Sometimes he's just right there, bugging in my ear, inside of my earplugs, just going at me. Hence the reason that the enemy likes to get through my mind. That's how he gets to me. But you ever feel like no matter what you do to try to help somebody, that it's still not good enough? Like you feel you're not good enough. And man, it's just crazy. But through the love and through the time that I've been going through classes and been doing all these things with different churches and stuff like that, and getting different point of views and fixing my heart, fixing my mind, it's easier for me to deal with that problem and pray for that person. It was hard before. Like, boy, I would slash back. I would just have an attitude. And as a Christian, we can't do that. We can't. It's hard. We have to love others. And loving others can be very, 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 very difficult. So, friends, I urge you, if that's a hard subject for you to do, a hard thing for you to do, I ask that you just get in the presence of the Lord. Get on your knees, cry out to Him, Father, please help me with this problem that I'm having with this person. Pray for that person. Keep praying for that person, because prayer works. I like to think about how long it took me, 38 years, to finally come around to the realization that I need the Lord, that I need to change my ways, that I need to love others unconditionally, no matter what they put me through. And friends, it's hard. It's very, very, very hard. And then I'm working my butt off, and I'm doing everything that I can. And I'm like, does anybody care? And then I think, the Lord cares. He cares a lot. He knows my heart. He knows how I'm putting everything into it. He knows that I'm trying. He knows that I'm doing my best. But I'm not just doing it for them. Colossians 3:23 and 24 says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. And friends, that's what gets me through. That's what gets me through. I know that the Lord loves what I'm doing, not only here through this little time that I'm spending with you guys, but the work that I put in, the work that I do, the stuff that I do, not even for my mom, but for anybody that I do my work for. If it's cutting hair, which I got my hair cut, what y'all think? Yeah, I had to do that last night. Sorry guys, I'm a fool. But anything that I do, I like to do it unto the Lord, because I know that it's pleasing to him. He is very happy. He is so, like, he's like, well, I want to get, when I die, guys, I want to get that well done when I get up there. I want that hug too. I want a hug so bad from Jesus, it's unreal. And my family that's up there. But I want that hug from Jesus. I want his arms wrapped around me so much. I want a hug from my Father. That's what I want. My Father who art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. But friends, if you feel discouraged at work, if you feel like, oh, you're never going to get along with this person, or you're never going to make it through, I'd rather have a different job. For one, humble yourself. Be thankful that you got that job. But for two, pray for that person. Pray for that person. It doesn't happen overnight. It may not never happen, but ask the Lord to change your heart. Change your mind. Change it all. Just keep praying, friends. Don't stop praying for that person, because you never know what that person is going through. You never know how that person was raised. You never know what created that issue that makes that person like that. Because there's a lot of things that happen to people as a kid, growing up, teenage years, early adult years, you know. You never know. So pray, forgive, and love others. That's gonna be my topic. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna put. So guys, I love you guys. I really do. And I like this little time that I'm trying to stretch myself. As you guys know, on one of my things, everybody wants me to stretch myself. I really feel like the Lord wants me to stretch myself. So I just want to encourage you guys. Leave some feedback. You know, let me know what you guys think. If I'm talking too much, if I'm not talking enough, if you want more scripture, if you want what you guys want, what you want, I got it. I got you. But just help me help you through the Lord. That's what I want to do. So I just love you guys. So I'm gonna go in here and do these legs and back and shoulders. Starting to get a little poppage back. I'm pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm determined though. I got a long ways to go. Don't get me wrong. I'm not boasting. I'm not bragging. But I'm excited. I'm excited for what the Lord is doing in my life and will continue to do in me, through me, for him. So friends, I urge you, pray, love, and keep praying for that person. Love you guys. Love God. Love others. And love yourselves. Peace.